Overall, the past couple updates we've had for Red Dead Online has been pretty good. We had the summer update which completely changed everything within Red Dead Online and how we saw it. We all believed that one day Rockstar would just drop different experiences that we can have, but instead they dropped roles which would involve these experiences. And now whenever we talk about a future update, we talk about the roles that's going to be involved with it. The Moonshine update over Christmas was an addition to that, and we got to see exactly what a tier 2 role would be like, and now we can start to picture what a tier 2 role would be for a collector and also the bounty hunter. But despite having these amazing updates, there's still some very fine details which Rockstar seem to have missed, and that is what we're going to be talking about in this video. This is stuff that already should have been updated along with the previous updates that we've had, but now we have to wait for another update in the future which will hopefully solve these issues. The first one is being able to clean and change weapons whilst on a wagon. You would think the fact that when you have your own horse, you can change to a number of different weapons, and you can only do it on your horse. If you jump off your horse and go into conflict, you cannot change the weapons. You only have the weapons that you already selected in your weapon wheel when you were originally back on your horse. Now with a wagon, you believe that there is now more space, so you should be able to change or even clean your weapons whilst on that wagon. Unfortunately, no, that is not the case. You cannot clean your weapons and you cannot change your weapons. So that's led to moments where I've had my horse selected but I did not have the correct weapons, and then I called my hunting wagon which completely dismisses your horse, so they will end up just bucking you off the back and then riding away. But as soon as that hunting wagon comes in, I go into my weapons and I see that I haven't got a varmint rifle or I haven't got the bolt action rifle. That means I won't be able to get those perfect kills for any medium to large animals with a bolt action rifle and any small animals with a varmint rifle. So I now have to dismiss my hunting wagon, call my horse back over just so I can change the weapons and then send my horse away and call my hunting wagon back. This is a very annoying problem and hopefully it will be updated within a future update, but it's so irritating that how did Rockstar not see this? Rockstar allows us to buy vehicles, so they must have tested it. They must have seen these vehicles and been like, at some point the player's probably going to have to change the weapons, but never actually implemented that change in, so we cannot change it. And the whole thing is very irritating and very time consuming. Sticking with the wagons, the next thing is not being able to whistle for your wagon. When you do decide to change out your horse for a vehicle, most of the time the vehicle does not spawn anywhere near you. Most of the time it will spawn on a nearby path, but you still have to run quite some distance. If you were then to swap a vehicle for a horse, you will whistle for your horse and it will come directly to you. It still takes some time for your horse to come to you, but it's still so much quicker compared to having to run all the way over to your vehicle. There are times with a bounty hunting wagon and also a hunting wagon where you just get lost in the gameplay. There's either quite a few animals within your lobby or quite a few bounties, but what happens is because there's so much going on, it ends up leading you away from your wagon. So if you've managed to kill a couple animals and they're not all in the exact same position, it means you have to keep on running to them. But with a wagon, you need to skin those animals, run back to your wagon, throw those animals in, and then run all the way back to your other animals. And if it is quite a distance away, those animals will despawn. Similar with bounties, the bounties won't despawn, but if you are doing one where you have to capture 4 or maybe even 6 different bounties, and you've managed to lasso quite a few of them, you now need to take each one individually all the way back to the wagon. And wherever you've left your vehicle, it may be some distance away. So you need to pick up each bounty, run all the way back to the vehicle, drop them off, and then run all the way back again. And in that time, you could very well have a bounty that's escaped. If you were able to whistle for your wagon, you will be able to keep the animals that you killed because they won't despawn because you ran too far away, and you'll have more time to capture all the different bounties because now you can actually keep an eye on them and make sure that they do not escape whilst the wagon's traveling towards you. And the last thing I've got on my list is a fast travel post at the Moonshine Shack. No matter where you go to, you can fast travel to the Moonshine Shack, but unfortunately you cannot travel away from it. Now I set up my shack within Bayou, so that would mean I would have to travel all the way over to La Grasse, travel all the way over to Saint Denis, or travel all the way over to Rhodes to find a fast travel post to fast travel to where I want to go. Depending on if you have bought the fast travel post at your camp, you could also call your camp in, ride all the way over to your camp, and then fast travel to wherever it is you want to go. And that may be better than traveling to La Grasse, Saint Denis, or even Rhodes. But then that's also the irritating part of it, because you can get a fast travel post at your camp. It costs $700, which was very expensive back in the day, especially when it was very hard to make money within this game. Right now it is definitely worth it though. If you haven't bought the fast travel post, definitely buy at your camp. But you would think that with the fast travel post being at the camp, that you can also take that and make that an upgrade for every other property after that. And that also includes the Moonshine Moonshine Shack. It's obvious that Rockstar thought about it. You're able to fast travel to your shack. You just can't fast travel away from it. And I just don't see the purpose of that. Why only do half a job? You might as well let players be able to fast travel to wherever it is they want to go. If players don't want to fast travel from their shack, that's fine. They just don't need to buy the upgrade. But if players do want to fast travel to and from their shack, they can buy the fast travel post, which I would suggest would cost the exact same as what it does at the camp, $700. And that could have also been an upgrade that you would have to unlock whilst progressing through the Moonshine role. I hope in the future of Red Dead we can get this, because looking towards the future, and even Rockstar have said themselves in the Polygon interview that they did a couple weeks ago, that they are looking to add more and more properties, and they're also looking to add more and more businesses. I really want to be in a position where I can have a number of businesses across the whole world of Red Dead and being able to fast travel in between each one of them. That way I can manage a number of businesses all at the exact same time, all of them generating money, all of them generating me XP. And that would be the dream for me within Red Dead, being completely busy, having so many different things to do all at the exact same time that I'm just running about trying to manage every single one of them. But anyway guys, those are 3 things that I cannot believe we need to wait another Red Dead Online update for, because they should already be a thing. Leave it in the comment section down below if you have any more suggestions. If there is enough suggestions, I may even do a part 2 to this. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.